The temperatures are climbing and so are the savings during the Honda Summer Event at Team Honda. From Accords to Pilots, HRVs to Ridgelines, get tremendous summer savings on the Honda you've been waiting for during the Honda Summer Event at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda on Segan Lane.
Hello. Where are we starting? Never know.
Hello from the other side.
Okay,
Quite
Dale.
literally.
Good, Dale.
Soundtrack by Liz Code. That'll be available.
Wow!
Be available on Spotify.
Wow.
Co-tunes.
Liz and the Lizettes.
Good.
We've got our crew.
Is it watermark? Do we have that?
Exactly. We were just talking about that. The Beyonce watermark.
Not good enough to be watermarked, I'll tell you that.
Hey, come on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Plus in 9 News
Yes.
now.
Good morning.
Thank you for being with us. We were just talking about something, and actually it created a spark in my mind, which is very difficult these days. And it went back to another conversation I saw recently on the onlines. Have you been on the onlines recently? Scary place.
I've worked the Google.
The work to Google?
What did you find out?
We were just talking about some shows that are gone or whatever, some of our favorite shows. And the question was,
Yes.
what is the show
Yes.
that had the best final episode?
That's a
Now there's
tough
exactly
question.
because there's some ones out there that were people's like favorites and they went sideways on the back end of the like a Seinfeld fan, that kind of thing, or
The
Game of
finale was
Thrones.
terrible.
Last season.
Yeah.
What is the show that had the best or the most fulfilling, I guess, final?
I have one, but it
really?
You guys will only know if you watched it. This is Us.
This is yes.
And I
No.
used to watch that show, but I didn't
Yeah.
see the finale.
You have to.
Okay. I saw the first few
waited
seasons.
a month to finally, because you have to stomach that it ends there.
Right.
That it ends in that way, but they did it so beautifully.
Good
show.
That it rounds it out. It is so powerful. So
Tearjerker.
it
Yeah.
is so worth seeing, but you gotta be ready to handle
You
the
gotta be ready to
emotions
handle
and
it.
cry.
Tika, you got
It's
something?
a lot.
I don't have one. I don't
No?
have a whole lot of time to watch television.
I don't. You know
what
what?
I do?
Yes.
I watch series.
Yeah.
And
That counts?
Yeah,
I
yeah, that's-
haven't really caught up on anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you haven't gotten to the end of the series yet.
Lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any favorite series or shows that you've been into?
She doesn't watch.
Yikes.
That's true.
9 News
yeah.
this
Remember the
morning.
last time.
Yeah, because she's at work in the
Forced to
morning
watch
and at
what?
evening. Yeah.
She's like, you guys are
Yeah.
nuts.
Do you have any
Well,
favorite shows?
I got tons of favorite shows. Well, not favorite.
That
I got a few.
ended the right
That's
way.
the thing. The one that was fulfilling. Right?
Friends?
The most fulfilling. Well, Friends was interesting, but I guess I go all the way back
Yeah.
to still, if you take away sports, the most viewed
He's
episode.
going to say MASH, isn't he?
Exactly
Yes,
right. The
yeah,
most
his
viewed
favorite show.
episode
Yeah.
in TV history that ain't sports related. Yeah, I have to go all the way back to probably MASH, the way that it ended after everything that that crew went through.
Yeah.
It was obviously that ended right around the time I was just figuring out how to click the TV. My dad would watch it, and it's my all-time favorite show because of that and the reruns.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say for me, most fulfilling final. MASH.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a good one. You know what, though, to be fair, and I always
Yes.
point this out when people say that MASH was the most watched finale, I mean, back then you
Yeah,
had a
for
choice between Channel 3, Channel 4,
Right.
and Channel 5.
Right.
You weren't competing with 500 channels,
Correct.
and you weren't
Right.
competing with the internet.
Right.
More
So
stimulated.
Exactly.
I always ask that question. Would Seinfeld and Friends, would they be that successful now?
That's a good
And I don't know the
that's
answer.
a good question.
I'll throw my hat in the
Yes.
ring, but you may not. If you have Apple TV, a very good show called Ted Lasso.
So good.
And I absolutely loved. I
Yeah.
loved the way they closed out that show.
Now they're
Yeah.
coming back with
They're coming
kind
back,
of
but they're going to kind of change it up.
Yeah.
a women's team.
Is that what it is?
That's what.
Oh,
that's
great.
right. And
Yes.
so
Okay.
we'll look because to your point, Ted Lasso.
That's
one of my top
unbeatable.
fives.
It's
And they only did like
agree.
3
Such a
seasons.
feel-good show.
It is.
It's just-
It
yeah.
is. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Now, I didn't get a chance to watch Ted Lasso, but since we're doing Apple,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
maybe you can help me with this title. There's a series, something about the neighbor.
Oh, I've heard really good things about
Oh,
this
it's
show.
so good. That was
Yes.
the last one I've watched. I
Okay.
can't think of it, but it's on.
I thought you were going to break out Severance because that's the other
I
big
haven't watched
Apple
it,
show.
not
Not get into
either.
that.
Yeah, that's
yes.
the other big one.
What is it?
Yes.
Friends and neighbors.
Friends and your
Yeah,
friend and
that's
neighbor.
it.
Yeah,
that was
I've heard
so
nothing
good,
but rave
so good.
reviews about
Really?
that.
That was
yeah.
really, really
Is that
good.
still ongoing or is that complete?
I think there's a new season coming.
There you go.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Oh,
There you
she
go.
said
Because I
hopefully.
completed the first season.
Yes.
It was really good.
In succession.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, Seinfeld and I would say also Sopranos tie for the
Sopranos.
worst finale.
I mean, that
think?
just ending in the diner.
Yeah.
With Sopranos. Yeah, everybody was like,
What happened?
Was that it? That was it. Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
Sorry.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. And then like last half season of Game of Thrones, but we won't talk about that.
Oh, everyone talks about how disappointing that was. I have not met a single person who said that they liked the way it ended.
I think the bar was just like too
Yeah.
high.
It was crazy.
That's what it was.
It was crazy. Well, the writers started kind of going off on their own because
Right.
George R. R. Martin had
He
not
didn't write it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hadn't gotten to that point, and they're like, "Anybody watching?
Right.
Let's do
Wow,
this."
wow,
and
wow.
then that's what they did.
Wow.
So the writers make a huge impact.
They sure
do.
do.
I mean,
They do.
I remember when there was the writers' strike. I mean,
Oh, gosh.
it's like there were
that
no
was
shows for a
huge.
while.
Right. What do we do with our time?
Yeah.
Final episode of when do you think the final episode of the 7 o'clock version of 9 News Now will be?
Okay, I don't know.
Maybe
This is
maybe
the
you're
song
watching
that
it
never
right now.
ends.
I feel like it might involve having Johnny dress up as some kind of bird or
Ball.
animal or something like that.
Isn't that a costume that we
animal.
can't get him into? What else can we
Oh, God.
try?
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. So yeah, we'd like to have a little bit of fun with you, and thanks for
Yes.
being with us in the morning. But clearly, we do have to focus on the forecast. We got heat, and then we got to focus on the tropics and the Gulf.
Yeah, we really do. We're not ringing alarm bells, but we definitely want to throw your attention to what will be developing out there as it eventually does make its way into the Gulf. First things first, let's get a live look outside. And as Matt and Liz alluded to, there will be a heat advisory for today. 73 degrees right now. Not bad, but it looks like the heat's definitely going to be on. The heat plus the humidity will give us the heat advisory in effect from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Might feel like 105 to 108 at the high point of the day. 105 for today, 107 for tomorrow. So we're probably going to see another heat advisory tomorrow. And then, of course, we see those numbers drastically go down as we're going to have all that tropical moisture and that surge, the possibility of heavy rain. So that's the area of low pressure right there. It's not that convective flare-up that you see in the Gulf side, but instead the Atlantic side moving towards Orlando. And it's just an area of low pressure right now. Nothing more, nothing less. It has the only name is AL93. That means Invest 93. We just have a couple of isolated showers here. By the way, our rain chances today are going to be limited before we get a chance of heavier rain Thursday, Friday, going into Saturday. So we did just get the most recent update at 7 a.m. from the NHC, but they didn't change anything. Still 40% in terms of the chance of development. And right now, the computer models are consistent. They have everything out here. Watch it. Will all take a turn, a hard right banking turn to the north. So the models really do seem to agree that this storm, whatever it is going to be, has Louisiana's name all over it. It looks like it's going to be more of a rainmaker rather than a windmaker, and that's the reason why we've got that little red bullseye there. That's the level 3 moderate risk for excessive rain. So that's not severe weather, that's excessive rain. So that area of high pressure, that's going to get bumped off. The tropical low comes into play, and then it spews all of that tropical moisture on top of us. Again, Thursday into Friday, it looks like the rain chances go up. But the real big thing that we're going to be keeping an eye on is just how much rain that we're expecting. And this is from the WPC. It's a little bit broad. It's kind of general. We're painting with a broad brush. But this color of orange over to this orange yellowish, I would say it's 4 to 6 inches right now, but can't rule out the possibility of localized heavier amounts, maybe upwards of 8 to 10 inches over the 3-day period. So that's really the thing that we're going to have to keep an eye on. For today, there's a really limited chance of rain, only 20%. So if you don't want to bring the rain gear for today, you should be okay. Today's a good day to get out there and mow the lawn. I know I definitely need to take care of that. 75 degrees for the overnight low. And again, because of the potential for heavy rain on Thursday and Friday, we've got matching first alerts for both days. I don't have it for Saturday, but it could linger into the first part of the weekend, and then it's a return to just a typical summertime weather pattern. We'll continue to keep you updated with this. 7-Eleven, Tico Fox keeps you updated with the roads.
Thanks a lot, Jared. So far, so good right now on 12 westbound. Earlier, we saw a bit of congestion from Range out towards O'Neill Lane. Here's a live look near Range right now. You can see that volume starting to ease up a bit all the way out towards O'Neill. Once you get past O'Neill, here's a live look around Sherwood Forest westbound, still moving quite smoothly as you make your way out towards the 10-12 split. Right now, you're looking at about a 15-minute drive from Juban to the 10-12 with an average speed of about 49 miles per hour. We'll be right back with more 9 News This Morning.
7:12 your time right now. Before you get going, we continue to follow the very latest on a police chase through a couple of different parishes. Liz, it started in Baton Rouge, we believe?
That's it, and then ended in St.
There you
Francisville.
go.
The West Feliciana Sheriff's Office got involved at the very end. We're told from the sheriff there, Brian Spillman, that it all ended in St. Francisville after 3 men were riding in a stolen vehicle. At some points, riding up along Airline Highway, traveling into that parish. We're told that they were arrested after spike strips were deployed there in St. Francisville. Then the men will be charged in Baton Rouge because Baton Rouge police initially started pursuing them.
So we'll get you the very latest as that kind of continues to develop here. Hey, I want to let you know, school's right around the corner, right? East Baton Rouge schools, they're offering folks, student athletes, free physicals.
If you need one today, you can head on over to the Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative. They're having one today and then this Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, this is required for student athletes, so if you'd like to take advantage of this, make your way there today.
Hey, maybe take advantage of, for example, a career fair of sorts with EBR schools. They're looking to fill all the spots, Liz, before day one.
From educators to bus drivers to support staff, you can make your way to the Instructional Support Office, Resource Office rather, at South Foster Drive. That job fair kicks off at noon today. It'll last until 6. There's going to be more job fairs for them to fill all those spots.
So just, yeah, if that's part of your plan, then there you go. Make your way
idea.
out there. Making your plan. Oh, actually, Matt Venezia was talking about yesterday, making your plan in case there's a storm headed our way.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure just yet what this thing could turn into, but a plan is appropriate.
Yeah, a plan's definitely appropriate, and as Dr. Steve says a lot, you know, don't get so focused on whether it gets a name or doesn't get a name,
Right.
but rather the fact that this could be a pretty good rainmaker for us for several days. So, yeah, have a plan in place. We're not ringing any alarm bells or anything like that, but just be ready. That's all.
Exactly, especially because we've had so much rainfall lately.
Absolutely.
You're right.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll keep our eyes on all of that for you. Stay with us and come back. We'll have another weather and traffic report in about 5 minutes. Happy Tuesday.
This summer, there's more to move you at Team Mazda. From the versatile Mazda CX-50 to the bold Mazda CX-90 to the best-selling Mazda CX-5. Find special summer savings and save thousands right now at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.